Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This one's for the big bucks, baby. Nathan, he's got one more question left. And he's chocked full of lifelines. Ready, Buster?
You can bet your bottom dollar I'm ready.
Just so you know, everyone who's ever gotten this question before you has gotten it right with no lifelines. So if you use one, we're not even giving you the money. Okay, Alright, here's a big question. How do you graph this polynomial?
This equation's so crazy. I can't use a lifeline. What do I do? Gulp.
Wrong! Okay, well, that's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Tune in next week when you don't have a complete twerp on the show. Has this ever happened to you? If not, it's coming.
Here's how to keep yourself from not being embarrassed.
Like me! First order of business, you find your DOP. That's what we in the business call your DOP.
It represents the number of how many times your graph changes directions.
We got a graph with a DOP of 2. You can see it goes down 1 and then up 2.
This, you might recall, is a parabola.
These equations up here, there's 2 types of them bad boys. We got standard form and factored form.
For factored form, you just count up all those x's, baby. And that's right. For standard, you just count the one with the highest exponent. Simple as pie.
If your DOP's even, they start and end in the same direction. If it's positive, up and uppy. If it's negative, down and downy, baby.
If your DOP is odd, then it starts down and ends up. But if it's negative, it starts up and ends downy. Wait, but how do I find the x-intercepts?
That's the second order of business. See these parentheses?
Uh-huh.
You just gotta equal them to 0. That makes x minus 2, x equals 2. That's how you get your x-intercepts.
Wait, what about the square parentheses?
Dude, that right there makes your x-intercept bounce.
Bounce?
See here on this graph with the DOP of 5? It's got an x plus 3 squared in it. To show that on the graph, you just bounce that baby and then go through on the next intercept as long as it's not squared also.
That's awesome, but what about a cube parentheses?
Remember x cubed functions? Well, it's as simple as that. Just snake on up through that point and squiggle out, baby.
What about y-intercepts?
Second order of business. See these equations? Just equal them x's to 0. Go left to right. Simple as pie.
That's awesome.
Third order of business. We got 4 orders in this business.
Rational.
Irrational. And complex roots.
What's the 4th order in this business?
That's none of your beeswax!
Rational and irrational roots fall under the classification of real roots.
Complex roots are not real!
4th order of business.
Fourth order of business. Remember factoring? It's not going anywhere.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
Can you tell me what a rational and irrational roots are?
Rational roots are whole numbers and fractions. Irrational roots got this little guy here. That's a root symbol, Buster.
Thanks.
But But if you see one of these I guys, that's complex. Just repeat this simple phrase to yourself. I am complex. I am complex. I am complex. I am complex.
This is x squared plus 6x minus 55. And to factor, we have to find what multiplies to negative 55 and equals 6. So that would be 11 and negative 5. That makes 6. So you make that your x. X plus 11 and x minus 5.
You remember what I told you to do with them parentheses, boy? Equal them babies to 0.
That's right.
I win.
How do we do it backwards?
Simple as pie, babu. Just take positive and negative 2. That's x squared minus 4. We all know that's simple as pie, Joe. Just add 4 to 0. Square the roots. That's positive and negative 2, baby.
You're getting down. You're going down. Guess it's the buzzer. Who got that time? Hey, who let the complex guy in here?
Complex guys are not a freaking bottle of crap. Everyone knows I is just a square root of negative 1. So we take 1, minus it from 0, root that, and it's just I. Simple as pie.
Dude, yeah. Hey, but we're in tie-tie. Let's hit the hay. So, we equal this parentheses to 0, right?
Wrong. This is a forward order, it's backward business. Ain't no way we're going forward in this backward, baby.
So what are we gonna do?
Double distribute, doofus. Just take x squared and x squared plus 1 and multiply them babies. And then take minus 4 and x squared plus 1, multiply them babies. And then combine like terms. Simple as pie. Then, can't go any further forward backwards. That's your answer.
Alrighty!
Buckle up. This is the 5th and final order of business. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Gulp. Find an A, baby.
Is that our stress factor?
Correctamundo. See this question here? It says write an equation for a function that bounces off the x-axis.
That means the parentheses will be squared, right?
Double correctamundo. Since it says our function bounces off the x-axis at negative 1, 0, that makes our bounce point positive 1, dude.
Does that mean that our other x-intercepts are negative 4 and positive 2?
Okay, hotshot. It's okay to make mistakes sometimes. Please. I am complex. 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 See this little ordered pair that says the graph process through negative 2, negative 18?
Do we plug them in for x and y? Am I correctamundo or what?
Hey man, you can stop being so correctamundo, alright? You plug negative 2 in for the x's, negative 18 in for the y, okay?
Okay.
Leaving a our only unknown value, alright?
Okay.
Okay.
That makes negative 1 squared, which is just 1, and negative 2 minus 4, which is negative 6. And the plus and minus 2, they just cancel out, so we don't even count those. And then multiply 1 and negative 6 together, and that's negative 6. And we plop that in as A's coefficient. Am I correctamundo or what?
and then we divide negative 18 by negative 6, and that's positive 3. So that makes our real equation y equals 3, x plus 1 squared, x minus 4, and x plus 2. Am I correctamundo?
I am complex. 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 I am complex.